Hi, I'm Brandon, and I just launched my Patreon. The link is in the description, so head on over there and sign up when you get a chance. I'll be posting new exclusive videos on Patreon, basically stuff that YouTube won't allow. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can watch members-only videos. I really appreciate all of you for watching and all the support I've been getting. And with that, let's get to today's video. Hi, I'm Brandon, and I'm back to do a commentary on Jerry Griffitt, the apple pie predator. I know there's some debate over whether the spelling of his name is Griffitt or Griffith. I know on some of the YouTube uploads it's spelt with an H on the end, Griffith, but it seems to be the majority, and the wiki page say Griffitt with a double T, so that's what I'm going to go with. All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
Does he have weird shaped ears? Or is it just the angle we're looking at it? It just looks kind of odd.
Okay.
his like little goatee there, it makes him look like some sort of sinister magician. Like he's the great Amazo, some magician from the 1920s or something. We had that David Demers guy recently who looked like Anton LaVey, and then now we got Jerry Griffitt who just looks like the devil himself. He just needs to have his goatee a little more pointed just to round out the look.
What's that? I'm going to an apple pie.
An apple pie? And by buying that apple pie, Jerry solidified his internet celebrity status for all eternity.
Some whipped cream. Huh? Yep.
Does he not find it weird that he's in some house meeting someone for the first time and they didn't even bother to greet him at the door? They're just like talking to him from some other room. Like this girl is either a decoy or she's just very, very rude.
So we have quite the shopping bag full of stuff there, huh?
How's it going?
Good. Why don't you have a seat right on that stool there?
Okay.
What's happening?
Not a whole lot.
What are you here for?
I don't know.
And here we get into the Adriana 22 debacle.
You don't know?
No.
So you just decided to pop in the house because it looked like a nice house?
No. I had some lady that told me she'd like for me to come over.
A lady.
Yeah.
And what was her name?
She was 22, and I don't remember what her name was.
22.
She said her name was 22. I mean, she said
Her name was 22.
she was 22.
She said her name was 22?
No, she said she was 22.
She said she was 22.
Yeah, you know someone is there for an underage person when you ask them for, what was the name of this person? They are 22. It's like, yeah, Chris didn't even mention age. He just asked what the person's name was. He's the one that brought up age. So if that's what he's thinking of, it means she's probably not 22.
Yeah. She said that where, over the internet?
Yeah.
Now, what did you bring here? Why don't you show me what's in the
I
bag?
bought an apple pie.
Well, let me see.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, she said that she was 22. Her name was Adriana.
Adriana?
Huh?
Yeah. What else did you bring?
I brought some phones. I bought some cream. Bought some other stuff.
What?
I wonder if these guys are pissed off that not only are they caught and going to jail, but they also just spent a bunch of money buying a bunch of crap that was only used to incriminate them and put them in prison.
I got some contraceptives.
I wonder if you got that stuff back. Here's your year-old apple pie, Jerry.
Check.
Yeah. And some rolls.
What are the rolling?
Cool.
Oh, for you. So you've got whipped cream, apple pie, Heineken, a beer, some lubricant, and some contraception.
Yeah, she told me her name was Adriana, and she was 22, and she asked me if I'd like to come over.
22.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
My name is Jerry.
Jerry. Jerry, what's your last name?
Griffith.
Griffith. And where do you live?
I live in Long Beach.
Long Beach.
If he had waited a little bit, he could have got caught in the Long Beach sting instead of having to drive the extra time to get here.
Now, you chatted for some time on the internet with this other person.
Yeah.
And so you know that she's not 22 based upon what you told me.
No, she told me.
Oh, Chris, you don't know what you're in for. This guy is not going to give you 1 inch. He is not going to admit to anything. He is going to stick to his story more than any human being has ever stuck to a lie in the history of the planet.
She was 22. See, it started out, I was talking to some other person, and then the other person quit talking to me, and then one night when I was on the internet, she started chatting with me, and she said she was this person's aunt. And I said, okay.
Is there like a parallel between his bullshit story and Dustin McFetridge's where Dustin's like, oh, like I was talking to this woman and then she wanted me to start dating her like 14-year-old daughter, so I started talking to the daughter, something like that. Is it that kind of thing? Like, so was it the same account he was talking to? Like he was talking to this screen name and it was like a younger person, and then also the aunt took over talking on that same account, so he started talking to her. Yet they only have the record of talking to the first person and not the aunt who allegedly took over. I don't get what he's talking about. Like, just the basic ways that chat works. Like, I could see if, like, a different person messaged him and they started talking, but it's on the same account. But there's no record of that other person that he claimed to talk to. And as far as I know, he was talking to this underage person right up until today when he drove to the house. So when did this other conversation take place? At the same time as the other girl? Like, they were both talking, or was it 2 different accounts? Like, his story just doesn't make any sense. Obviously, it's a lie, but he's really grasping at straws because it's complete bullshit.
And so I started talking to her. And she just thought I was nice. I thought she was nice, so she asked me to come over.
Come over here.
Yeah.
And how did you get the address for this
She gave it to me.
This woman named
Adriana.
Adriana.
No, her name is 22.
And what about Amy?
I think Amy's her niece or something.
Yeah.
Adriana's supposed to be the aunt.
Green Day chick. That's Amy.
That's supposed to be, well, she told me that's her aunt's screen name.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, I have the transcript of the entire conversation.
That's fine.
No, it's not, Jerry. It is very far from fine. It's what's going to get you put in jail.
But I thought I was talking to Adriana.
Cool.
Like, he's going to go before a judge or a jury with this story.
Do you like older guys? I'm 35. Well, I'm 13. Oh my God, laugh out loud. I'm sorry, I thought you was older. I'm sure you don't want a guy my age, laugh out loud.
Right.
Or cute. No, I don't know.
That's when I first talked to the niece, and then I talked to the aunt after that.
If you don't want to say it's okay,
She said the lady I talked to said it was her aunt.
if you don't want to say it's okay, but I know since you're only 13, are you experienced?
Isn't it kind of inconvenient for Jerry here that somehow all the stuff that could incriminate him is in the chat that they have a record of, but somehow all the stuff that could exonerate him is somehow missing from the chat? Like, wow, talk about a guy who's down on his luck.
Are you experienced with boys? I hope we become boyfriend and girlfriend. But I know with how young you are, you can't go out with me.
I don't know.
Yeah, we have to sneak, yes. Will that
I don't
bother you?
know.
No. Bother you? No. Cool.
Right.
You don't care I'm 13? Do you care I'm 35?
I don't know who she was talking to on that.
Yeah, and this guy's not 35.
What's your screen name?
Jerry Griffitt.
No, your screen name. Now, you need to think about your answer here because we've done a lot of research. So I know a lot of things you probably don't think I know.
That's fine.
So it might be a good idea to tell the truth.
I just thought I was talking to her aunt.
How could you say that?
Yeah, how could you say that? How could, like, I know you want to lie so that you don't have to admit to what you did and you don't want to go to jail, but how could you expect any sort of rational person to believe you?
Because she told me her name was Adriana.
What's your screen name?
When? When did she say that, and where did she say that? Like, I swear to God, these people from, is it just like this area of the country has guys that just stick to the absolute stupidest, most elaborate lies possible that no one would ever to believe? Like, JPW sat in that very same chair and had another tall tale to tell that made absolutely no sense.
My screen name is
Just tell him, Chris. You have it right in front of you.
Brian B. Jones.
How about Mr. B. Jones, too?
Right, that's it.
That's it. Yeah. So your memory's a little better now?
Well, no, you just had me rattled, but no, she has an aunt named Adriana. She's 22 years old.
I see none of that in this transcript. Is
Well,
that
I don't know how that's possible, but I talked to a girl named
I know how it's possible. It's a lie, Jerry. That's how it's possible.
Adriana.
Well, here you're talking to Green Day Chick, who has told you she's 13. You had a long conversation about the fact that she's 13. You ask her if it's going to be a problem, and furthermore, you talk about how she should make sure that there are no friends around, that there are no relatives who could drop in, to make sure that parents are gone. It's all right here.
I don't know what to tell you.
How about the truth?
I'm telling you, I came here for Adriana. She's 22.
Can you see why I'm skeptical about that?
They should have made it awkward and be like, "Oh, you're here for Adriana? Okay, yeah, she should be off work here pretty soon. Just sit here and wait for her, and then just watch him sit there sweating."
I don't know what to tell you.
Do you think you will ever want to do it with me? I promise to be gentle. I promise not to get you pregnant, too. You talk about going to a motel. You talk about your home.
Well, whoever that girl was I was talking to, then I guess basically she must have entrapped me.
Entrapment?
Yeah.
Really? And how is this entrapment?
She was leading me on.
Who was leading on?
Whoever it was I was talking to.
You just said you were talking to Adriana, who was 22.
I don't know who I was talking to now.
I'll bring some birth control gel, just in case. Condoms? Yeah, okay. Did you bring condoms?
No.
No condoms? No. Even though you said you would here. But you brought the gel.
He just shrugs.
I thought I was talking to Adriana.
Okay, do you want me to spend the night?
So who entrapped you, Adriana or the niece that you were talking to first? Or both of them? Or now you're worried that it was some other person pretending to be both Adriana and the niece, even though the only record is of the first person, the alleged niece that you were talking to?
Sure. Maybe you can bring some beer. You want me to? Yeah, that would be rocking. Cool, but you can't have any friends over. That would be too risky. I just want me and you, and I want...
Yeah, I haven't read Jerry's chat log, but I think he's kind of like the Lauren type of guy where he just wanted a relationship with the decoy, with the 13-year-old, and he wanted to have her all to himself. It was like, no friends, no family, no one can know about this. Like, it's just going to be us two. Like, he just didn't want anyone else in her life that could, well, for one, rat them out for the fact that he's way older than her and it's illegal. But also, he just didn't want, like, any competition. He just didn't want anyone else being involved in their relationship. Like, his idea was just them two would live alone, do their own thing. They would have no other friends, and he could just boss her around and do whatever he wanted to. Like, pretty much guaranteed that's what he wanted.
I want it to be romantic. And you can't tell anyone, not even a best friend. We can't trust no one. She talks about bringing a pie, and here's a pie.
I don't know what to say. I thought I was talking to Adriana.
What's your full name?
Jerry Griffitt.
Jerry Griffitt.
Yeah. Jerry Eugene Griffitt.
And how old are you?
I'm 45.
45. Yet here you say you were 35.
I thought I was talking to Adriana.
What does that have to do with lying that you're 35? As we all know, if you're talking to a woman named Adriana, you have to lie about your age. Because women named Adriana do not date men over 35.
What does that have to do with whether or not you're telling the truth? There was no record of any Adriana.
Well, I don't know how she did that. I don't know how she did that. Adriana was supposed to be her aunt. Adriana was supposed to be her aunt.
Why should I believe that?
She told me, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. She told me, when I first talked to her, she told me that she had to leave town. And one night, Adriana started talking to me and said,
she had to leave. The 13-year-old girl had to leave town? What would a 13-year-old girl have to leave town for?
She was her aunt. She was 22 years old.
Yeah, but none of that's in the transcript here.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
The truth would be a good start.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
You see how this looks.
I don't know how it looks.
It looks like you came here to visit a 13-year-old girl, and you were going to have sex with her. Or at least that's what you wanted to do.
No, I thought it was going to be Adriana.
Sure.
That's what I thought. I thought it was going to be...
Like, this guy is stubborn as hell, and it really kind of pisses me off. Other than the fact that he's just being stubborn and outright lying and came here to do this. So, I don't know, he pisses me off more than he probably should. There's just something about a guy, like at least JPW's story was just so all over the place and crazy, and he kept like building on the story so it provided entertainment. This guy's just repeating the same thing. I thought I was talking to Adriana. Like, he just says that over and over again. Like, he doesn't even elaborate on it. And it's so implausible. It's so obvious a lie, but he sticks to it. It really kind of pisses me off.
Then why?
And he just has such a pathetic attitude as well. He's like, I don't know what to tell you. I was talking to Adriana. Like, this guy would have been a nightmare. I know his wife was like either divorced him or was divorcing him at this time. And I could see why. This guy would be a nightmare to live with. Just every time he does something wrong, he just lies, and he's stubborn, and he just like pouts and sticks to stupid lies all the time. Like, he'd be infuriating.
All the talk about keeping it secret and everything, if it was supposed to be...
That was her.
No, it's you too. We can't tell anyone.
I thought I was talking to Adriana. She told me she was 22.
Then why is it not reflected in the chat?
I don't know. Maybe I got my screen names mixed up. I don't know. Maybe I thought I was talking to one person when I was really talking to another, and I mixed them up. I don't know.
Why even take it?
So is what he's saying that maybe this conversation with the mysterious Adriana, that was a completely different chat that they don't have, that Chris does not have the record of. It was some other chat. And this Adriana, 22-year-old girl, was like, hey, come over to my house. And he was like, okay, I'll come over. But when he asked for the address, somehow he asked for the address from a different conversation, which is the one that happened to be with a 13-year-old girl. And that's the house that he went to, thinking it was going to be Adriana. Is that kind of what he's hinting at? But then what was the point of him telling the story that this girl that's in the chat he was talking to her, and she was the niece, and then after he started talking to her aunt, Adriana. So obviously they're connected and could not be different chats.
Because I was just going on a date. I thought maybe I could come over and meet her, and she'd be a nice girl, and she'd be single, and we could date. But I didn't know it was this girl.
You're having a hard...
Yeah, and you could tell, just look at the way that he like shrugs and gives that, I don't know. It's like, obviously he doesn't even believe his own story. He's just kind of like, I don't know, it's the best I can do. Let's watch that again.
She'd be a nice girl, and she'd be single, and we could date. But I didn't know it was this girl.
You're having a hard time looking me in the eye.
I'll look in there. Okay, I'll look in the eye and tell you that.
You're telling me that you didn't know there was a 13-year-old girl here.
I thought it was Adriana.
You just looked away from me.
Let me turn the chair. I'm sorry. I thought it was Adriana.
Yeah, I mean, if this guy is that stubborn, he's that dedicated to his lie, and he's sticking to the story, he can look you in the eye and lie. Like, he's beyond that point now.
I thought she was 22. It was supposed to be an aunt or something like that.
But the problem is that I have all the transcripts here.
I know you.
And there's no indication of that whatsoever.
What
am I to believe?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I know it looks bad. I know it does.
Looks bad? It is bad.
I'm just telling you.
What am I supposed to do about
it? I don't know.
What do you think I should do about it?
I don't know. I really don't know. If I had answers for you, I would tell you.
But you see why this does not look good.
I know it doesn't look good. Because Adriana is obviously not here. Obviously, this girl is 22. So, I don't know.
Do you ever watch television?
Once in a while.
Do you ever watch Dateline NBC?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Chris Hansen.
Okay.
With Dateline NBC. We're doing a story on computer predators.
Don't show my face.
Now, if you have anything else you'd like to say about...
If you're there to see a 22-year-old named Adriana, it means you're doing nothing wrong. Why would you need to hide your face?
About the situation, we'd like to hear it. If not, you're obviously free to go and take all.
If you're covering your face, it almost seems like there's something that you're ashamed of and you don't want people to know what you did.
Don't show my face.
You want to take your stuff?
No, keep it.
Geez, Chris could almost like sustain himself just from the food that these predators give him. He's getting apple pies and whipped cream and pizzas. Okay, so I don't want to get in trouble from YouTube and have them start striking me and taking more videos down. So I found the part of the original episode where it shows that Jerry was in fact arrested. Now YouTube, this guy on the left, is not dressed as a police officer, but I guarantee that he is a police officer. And Jerry is handcuffed in front of him, meaning that the police are there and he was arrested. So let's just watch this so that this video does not get taken down.
Does talk.
With your rights in mind, will you talk to me?
I'll try.
He tells the detective that he and his wife are splitting up, and it's caused him a lot of
Wow, I can't imagine that some woman would not want to be married to Jerry Griffitt.
stress.
Probation or parole?
I've never even had a ticket. I've never done anything. I mean, this is like the one time in my life I ever f***ed up and boy, should have come over here. I have a wife at home, you know, I should be at home trying to fix things between me and her.
So is he now admitting that he did something wrong? He said this is the first thing he's done wrong in his life. So is he giving up on the Adriana excuse as soon as he's confronted by the police? All right, so that was Jerry Griffitt. Yeah, he's very, very frustrating. He just sticks to that story. I see him as being more famous for his Adriana 22 lie than being the apple pie predator. Like, this guy is just stubborn and freaking annoying. But anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.